Hello everyone and welcome to Project Ozone 3 Mythic Mode, episode 19. Today we continue our quest to get the creative items. I don't know how well we'll do today, we'll see, but let's keep pottering on. Oh, and what's even better is that I now have I can get infinite antimony. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Because I was worried of having to make all the antimony again for the ember stuff, but now we have infinite. That's so nice. And now I have our creative tank, wherever I left it. There's my antimony one. I think this is going to kill the MBT, but I mean, we'll see. I'm filling buckets because resonant... I can chuck them on the floor. Resonant... I can't remember what they're called, reservoirs do not work, and we are going to use this to make some materializers. We are going to need a few. I think it's 56 times 4. Let me check. Yes, so we are going to need rather a lot. So this is, why am I doing this by hand? I could probably just stuff them in the system and make it do it. That's probably a better way. Why am I silly? Who knows? Okay, so this, after the AE system made it in literally 2 seconds, don't do what I was doing. There is 56 creative coolant ports, and we'll put 26 of these. I have absolutely no idea. 28 there. So did I start making that? Evidently not. I'm going to put these away for now. They're in my way. Right, I've just collected my final couple of items. So if I put our water generators in here, machine chassis and steel frame, we will get 28 creative turbine steam generators, which, where did these go? Next to this. We're really filling this in nicely. Oh look, I've made some chaos ingots, 56 to be exact. I've put them on autocraft. Well, autocrafting. It's not on passive, they're on autocrafting. I'm just making everything else that we need for the infinite mana pool. We are only making 28. I'm going to need the mana infused gems. We need to wait a little bit for some lordcraft. Crystallized corallium should be easy enough. We just need some refined corallium. How much do I need? 4 stacks, and that has EMC, so corallium, not a problem. We have now come to probably the worst bit, which is runes of mana. Oh, is there some? Yeah, there's more lordcraft. That's not as bad. Yes. Each rune of mana will take us 112 light and 112 dark utility things, which is a lot of this and a lot of not stacking. That's quite painful. I will wait for a little bit until I get enough mana infused shards. Ignore the ember setup, it's loud. I have made ourselves an arcane construct, which is a thing that will make it much easier to make ourselves some lordcraft things, which will be very, very nice. So for example, if I get an EMC link, I can get stone in here, for example. I don't know if these auto input like they do in Meatball Craft or not. Yes, we'd have mana in one, stone in the other, and this will get us loads of mana infused stone. Don't think it's so fast that we really need to worry. We will see. Is that fast enough? Probably not, but yeah, so I made this just to try and speed things up. I'm trying to do everything the Arcane Forge I think would just be painful. We should have some mana. Yes, we've got a bunch of mana infused shards already, just from me having had that on passive for a little bit. Now, if I put these in the other side, for example, how fast is this? We have infinite of all the fluids. It's faster than the forge, just about. It takes these, but again, we've got creative tanks. That's infinite for now until we make the things. The chaos plank. So that should be a bunch of the stone that we need. The only issue is trying to find or trying to store everything. I can't remember how much space a diamond chest has. I'll count. We will need at least a diamond chest full of runes plus 4 to make enough mana runes, I think, because we need 4 per, and we need 28, so that's 112, and this takes 108, which is a little small, but whatever, that'll do. I've spent a bit of time collecting everything for our creative ember source, and it's not doing it. Why? Are my particles off? No. Why not making? Oh goodness. Right, let's give this another go. I have a feeling it was because some of them were out of range. Oh yes, that must have been it. Can I? No, that's too fast. That's fine. Yay, loads and loads of creative ember sources. That did take a while. But I guess, you know, we're working on lots of things. We're waiting for lots of things. It doesn't really matter. And if I run over to our table, we should be able to chuck this in. It needs to go here. There we go. That's another creative item ticked off the list. And now for the most exciting and enjoyable part of any mod pack, the Lordcraft Incredibly Extreme Crafting Time. I have to do a lot of clicking. There's no way to automate this to my knowledge. It is simply clicking time until I have converted all of these grey ones into blue ones, and then we need to click and turn the blue ones into another shade of blue ones, potentially a minty teal. If you're so that way inclined of calling it that. What fun we are having. Remember, the best mod in 1.12 is Lordcraft. There is nothing better. To be quite honest though, I think maybe when it's not used to such extremes, it's not as bad. This is definitely a rather extreme use of an absolutely fantastic mod. Oh yes, there's nothing I would do to improve my experience of this mod. This is just everything I've ever wanted for my late game crafting. I've also just remembered that I can put liquid plastic into a creative tank now, and we can have infinite plastic, which is very nice because it'll speed up the brown plastic that we need. Oh, does that need an extract speed upgrade? It might now, because it'll be so fast. Yeah, there we go. So that's really, really useful. Right, I'm close to having the pressure chamber done. I'm waiting for a bit of 11th degree steel, etc. We are going to need some void sigils from blood magic. We're going to need some more arcane ashes, but basically we put some void reagent down on these, like so, and then we put in a slate, and we should get 29 void sigils, which will be very nice. I assume they don't stack, because it doesn't seem like something that would stack. No, but it is always fun to craft a lot of things from blood magic in a single go. Okay, so I'm going to start. We haven't got everything yet, but I want to make one. Wait, why does that not work? Flux compressors. Flux compressor. Oh, I've made the wrong thing. Not only have I made the wrong thing, but the other thing is like incredibly more expensive. Just on stuff like PCBs, etc., which is a little annoying. It's not a big deal. I am just going to make 4 to start with so that I can have infinite pressure in the pressure chamber and everything. There we go. Everything should craft a bit faster now. So there we go. 1 creative compressor. I might get some advanced pressure tubes as well. I think I've still got some left. Yes, and we're going to redo the pressure system. We only need it for 2 things now, and hopefully this will be a bit better. And now this place can be quieter. Everything is exactly 5 bars of pressure and always will be. We don't need any safety. I mean, look how fast this is going now. I think, can I put more speed upgrades in it? Yes. Well, that's very fast. While I am waiting for a few things for this compressor, we are going to work on the creative generator, and that's not worked. And now it has. Obviously, I've put something in the wrong place. So I needed to make some infinity. Oh no, what did I get rid of? Oh well, who knows? Whatever. We need, yes, they go in the middle. So at least that's nice and easy. Oh, we're going to need loads of rainbow generators too. Okay, I've been making something that we need for this capacitor, or whatever it is, creative generator, and that is prism, which is basically a bunch of gems and singularities. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hopefully we'll be able to animate this. If I can't, that's a lot more annoying, but I should be able to. I don't see why not. Yes, okay, now we never have to make that again. It was, yeah, I mean, it wasn't hard. It was just, it would be expensive if we had to keep doing it. I've just realised I could probably animate the crystalline stone and the Lordic stone. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. That's so silly of me. Oh well. Okay, so this one? Oh no, but not, what else am I missing? Oh yes, the advanced PCPs. Whoops, we're not quite ready. I've been having a bit of trouble with the neutral steel, so I have changed it so that I'm now using a creative tank to pump sulfuric acid from Mechanism, the liquid version, into a rotary condensator, which is producing the gas, which gets buffered into an ultimate gas tank and into here, and it is actually now keeping up, which is very good because it wasn't before. It was incredibly slow, in fact. I don't think I can do tin like this, however. But that's fine, as long as this is speeding up now. So we're getting a bit more of a backlog of everything. We should get some more neutral steel of the 10th degree. Now, I don't know if that needs to be on sorting if it's slow. Probably not. I have made all of our crystal rune stones. We will need some more in the future, but I'm just doing the ones for the mana runes for now. And now we have to play this lovely game of just clicking it into the crafting table 224 times with a bit less false clicking on my part. That would be good, just to turn them into utility stones. Joyous joys, what fun I have with Lordcraft. What an amazing mod. Or we could be a little less silly and just do it like this. It probably would just make it slightly less tedious for me. So I can just chuck them in and pull them out. I guess I could be probably a little bit more automatic about it. I don't really care enough. Oh, weird. Sync appeared. And now to do the next part, where I stuff these in to assemble rune stones. This will also, again, take a little while. Just so you know, to actually get the Lordcraft fruits to auto-place into the runic altar, they have to be in your inventory and not in your hotbar. If they're in your hotbar, for some reason, it doesn't work. It might be what they're actually used for, and it causes some sort of MBT problem. But if you want them to auto-input, which makes it a lot easier to craft, and you're doing it by hand like I am, that's the best way. And now we have all of our runes of mana. That took a little while, but it was fine. It wasn't too bad, really. Let's hope we haven't made a mistake like with the Embers one. Oh, yes, we have. I put the fabulous mana pool in there instead of the Infinity Ingot. Anyway, this should be, it's a little bit slower than the Ember thing, our guilty mana pools, which is lovely. We even get a little song for it. And now we can put it into our table. And while I was doing that, we made the rest of our PCBs, so now we can actually make our 28 creative compressors. I couldn't remember what they were called there. Just need to click all the void sigils in. At least you can shift click into these, because it would be a lot worse if you couldn't, you know? That would be my main issue, but it's not too bad when you can do it like this. And they go here. Sadly, I am waiting for about 54 more Chaos Catalysts or something, so let's just make ourselves some Asgard Dandelions. I actually have no idea what these do. I thought I could, watered with Vasky's tears. Interesting. I want to know what it does. Asgard Dandelion. Oh, I don't know. It just gives you lots of free mana, maybe? I thought you only made 28. Am I silly? I'm so dumb. I need more than that. Why did I do that? And there is another 28 for us. I need to get some spawn eggs. So the first one I need is Maze Slime. And this sword has Reaper L50. So if I just kill a bunch of these, we should get some spawn eggs fairly quickly. We need 28. We also need Crushrooms and Skeletal Goliaths, whatever they are. They're from Abyssalcraft, so I have to go and find them somewhere. Oh, we're doing pretty well, actually. This isn't taking anywhere near as long as I thought it would be. It's a bit messy, but it's not a problem. Look at all those slime pearls that we could have done with a while ago. Oh, well. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing for a little bit. I'm still waiting on the Chaos Catalyst. We can make them. That auto crafter is just really slow, and I can't craft them any faster by hand to speed it up. There we go. That's enough. So yeah, it's not my favourite thing in the world. There's our Skeletal Goliath. And over here is a Crushroom. These ones drop so much rubbish, so many cudgels. It's very annoying. I hate Crushrooms. They keep making me drop everything for some reason. So this will take me a little while just to try and maybe... Oh, what's the thing? Okay, never mind. I thought there was the one where it would stop enemies having behavior, but apparently that's not a thing. I might need to make a Killer Joe instead. It's fine when I've got my magnet on. Then I can pick up the eggs without having to get too close to them. And that is all the spawn eggs we need for our Chaos Plank. I have evolved our sesame farm for something a bit different, and it took me a while to figure this out. Well, not really figure out, just to make sure it was working. So we need draconium seeds to be able to make the sulfate gear. Quite a lot. It's about 700,000 of all the items for these things. Oh god, I haven't done tar, have I? Oh, that's fine. Oil, yes, we'll just get a bit of oil. That's not a problem. Anyway, as I was saying, we need to get draconium seeds, so the best way to do that is just to get the seeds to spread rather than obviously making 700,000 or 750,000 new seeds. So the way I'm doing it is with some imaginary time blocks. We have one draconium seed. It spreads by the mechanical user. This may need to be increased, but I've gone crazy with the Spectre thing and I've still only got 1 million, and I need way more. So we're still waiting for things anyway. It doesn't matter if this is incredibly optimal. And basically we need a block plater from Project red. It's the only one I found that can actually place the crop sticks for some reason. That needs a timer, which is fine. And every 10 ticks, it places a crop stick. And because the imaginary time blocks are speeding up the growth, it means that by the time this user breaks it, the seed has already definitely spread. So there we will get lots of draconium seeds from that. I don't know how many we've got so far. Probably not very many. Draconium seed. Yes, not that many, but at least we can scale up if necessary. Ectoplasm, 1.6 million. Spectrocoils. Let's just pretend it's 750,000. Yeah, so we need another, 6 million ectoplasm, which is why I don't feel too bad about not speeding things up, because it's just like, it's going to take a while anyway. And speaking of things that have taken a while, creative generator time. Woohoo! We can make 28. I didn't think we needed another one, to be quite honest. I don't feel as though we are bad on power, and we can just make more solar panels if we ever needed more power. But yes, there we go. Creative generator. We are getting closer. I think the main thing is really these gears and things. I mean, I haven't made the ones of animation, obviously, because they don't stack and I just don't want to have to hold on to them, but we are getting there. And these lovely items go next to the mana pool. I've also made some death bombs, which go here. I filled them where the chaos ingots are meant to go, so I can sort of see what we need, but I think most of it is the special ingots. Enhancement crystals I did just craft. I don't know if they're done yet. Yep, they are. Perfect. So that's another thing into the table. Yeah, it's mostly unstackable things or these. Right, I've taken the liberty to make a crafting table for each of these evil ingots that we are needing to make. And there are basically two, apart from the actual compressed stuff, two things that we need. Vials of owlsite and infinite chaos baubles. I think I need to make DT fuel for this then. Don't quite know how to do that. So that's one of the things that we'll need to do. Deuterium, tritium. Okay, that's just lithium. That's fine. We've got tons of lithium. We can make tons of lithium. Deuterium's just heavy water. Okay, that's not a big issue. So we're gonna need some other things. Oh yeah, is DT fuel a gas or a fluid? We can make liquid DT fuel. That's fine then. Then we can just put it in a bucket. An infinite tank. Vial of owlsite is just a little annoying. I'd need to sort of automate the botanical brewery, and I can't quite remember the best way to do that. Yeah, these are all liquids. Liquid chaos. We only need it's a liquid, so we only need a little bit of that. So we should be fine. Heavy water, yeah, all of these, I mean, they're all liquids. That's got EMC. That's probably the most annoying bit, is the 11th degree. So yeah, few things to do. Okay, I've set up a little botanical brewery setup for these potions of owlsite. We don't know how many we quite need, but whatever. So we have a 64k ME storage cell. It says it has a load of types on, probably because I've put some stuff back into here. And basically, the setup's nice and simple. I've turned the volume down while I explain, even though it's probably not that loud for you, it is for me. So it's just like a subnet, but it's not actually connected to our ME system, because why would I ever do something as sensible as that? Basically, what's going on here is that we have 4 drawers over here for all the ingredients for the owlsite potion going into a storage drawer. We have a bit of a crafting CPU here, a drive to store the owlsite potions, and a controller, a terminal so I can order owlsite potions, and over here is where the magic happens. So I have a pattern for the vial of owlsite in the correct order as in the recipe, so that the items drop correctly, and this is on blocking mode. Instead of this going straight into an open crate, it goes into a hopper, and that's because I can lock the hopper if the botanical brewery is crafting, so it doesn't just spill things everywhere. Why is there loads of creatures? Okay, ignore them, they're not real apparently. So we have a comparator next to the botanical brewery, and that reads the signal. So if it's crafting something, we get a, I don't know why that's not picking up. Yeah, so if there's a signal, it goes into this redstone transmitter, which then goes into this hopper nice and easily. It was just easier than me trying to figure out how to invert signals and stuff like that. So now we just get the signal. This locks the hopper when it's crafting so that the blocking mode thing works correctly, and we are making potions. I've ordered 2,000. We need 56 times 8, which isn't 2,000, but whatever. It's really causing no harm. Is it because there's a guy over here? Is he like, Illusioner. Okay, can you go away now, guys? So yes, that was my awkward way of explaining this. I don't know why this one's not going into the system. Obviously, I've MBT'd it by touching it, so I guess I'm going to just throw that one away. Ta-da! I did this all with my own little brain as well. I don't think this is very ideal, but it works very fast. First things first, I'm going to want some heavy water. It's got some sort of issue where it doesn't like things going into it unless we have like a little bit more. Do I have my dropper? Do I have a dropper? That normally lets you take a tiny bit out. So gauge, yeah, they've got a tiny bit of heavy water, and there we go, a full tank of heavy water. To get this, we need to put a filter into the pump. It is just the only filtering mechanism. The only thing it does is get heavy water from, oh, lucky, heavy water from pumps. And I have finally made me some liquid DT fuel. So if I put that in a tank, let's take that. Oh, I do actually need heavy water already, so we're going to keep this one. But if I put this in a tank, we will have infinite deuterium. So it's really easy. We've just got in some of the lithium, put it into a solar neutron activator. We get tritium. Deuterium is just from electrolyzing the heavy water. It goes into a chemical infuser. We get DT fuel, and then we concentrate it into liquid DT fuel. We will actually, I need this back because I'm going to be using it to switch it around and turn it back into DT fuel. But yeah, ta-da! I've just made the Chaos Crucible thing. Is it called the Chaos Crucible? Yes. And actually we're already done with it. So that was really fun because I have the creative tank and I've already dropped one in. So I know we've used up loads of creative tanks right now, but we haven't really. Ta-da! Now we have infinite liquid chaos. I actually don't know what it does. Does it make chaos shards? Yes. Oh, lots of them. Okay, well that's infinite chaos now. So we need 2 more fuels for these infinite chaos baubles, and that's eutectic, NaK, diamond mixture, which is easy enough, and flib, which is some plutonium 239 fluoride, which we have. Oh, well, we haven't got the fluoride part, but we've got the, yeah, we can get the fluorine from electrolyzing something or other, probably. Hydrofluoric acid. Does that not need, oh, fluoride. Yeah, we've done that before. We've got some of that left over, which means we have infinite. And this, we mix that with molten flib, which is lithium fluoride and beryllium fluoride, which we can also very easily make. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of work over here with our DT fuel. We are going to get into some of the nuclear class stuff in a minute. So we're just taking the liquid DT fuel and making it into gas. And I have absolutely no idea if I'm able to output from this at all. It says it can't eject, which is a little annoying. I don't know if it's just because I hadn't clicked the sides or something. Oh yes, that must have been it. Can I extract? Can I extract now? Oh, right. Obviously, it's not extracting because of that. Yes, it's a little tricky, as in I don't know what I'm doing, and it doesn't seem to want to extract. Okay, and then that goes away. Fill. It's in the fill slot, so you think it would extract. Oh, it did. Was it just slow? Okay, never mind, it's working now. And that should fill up our whole rams. Oh, they are just pulverized gold and compressed carbon in a metallurgic infuser. They're really cheap. And if I check in here, whole ram. Oh gosh, how do you spell it? Whole? Oh yes, 25. So far, 26. Lovely. So the way I'm going to do this nuclear craft stuff is I am going to use lots of I'm going to use a singular creative tank, in fact, and I'm going to put it in black hole tanks, which have EMC, which should be a nice, easy way to do it. So we need to start off by putting Villielmite, let's get 12, why not, into a manufactory, and also Carobite, which we're already making. It's from granite and diorite, I'm pretty sure. So we can get potassium fluoride and sodium fluoride. Next, I've put a little bit of water in here. We're going to put sodium fluoride in. Shift, right. There we go. Now we have infinite sodium fluoride, and this is when I get some black hole tanks, and I think this should work fine. So we put it down, we right click. Oh, I thought it filled it instantly. Evidently not. Well, you don't need, that's way more than we'll ever need anyway, so that's fine. And we'll do the same with the potassium, and there we go. Now we have infinite potassium and sodium fluoride. Next up, we take a bucket of the fluoride solution and you mix it with water, and we will get potassium hydroxide solution and hydrofluoric acid. I think we actually need the hydrofluoric acid for something else anyway. So we're going to need, this is going to be a lot of black hole tanks. That's fine. I'm sure they'll be useful. So which one comes out first? Potassium hydroxide. Oh, and if I write, yeah, okay. So lovely. And I've just done it again with the sodium one. So now we have sodium hydroxide solution. Then we will take a bucket of each and we will get ourselves a potassium hydroxide and a sodium hydroxide. We should only need one of each. And then once we have that, I think it's just a, where is it? A melter. I made multiple, not realizing I could just switch stuff out like this. And we melt it and we will get some sodium hydroxide and we will do the same with the potassium. Next, we want to electrolyze it. So let's start with potassium and this will give us water, oxygen and molten potassium. We just want the molten potassium. And we'll do the same with the sodium and we will get molten sodium, water and oxygen. And now in a salt mixer, we put the sodium and the potassium in it together and we will get ourselves some eutectic NaK alloy, which is one of the things we wanted. And if you've seen the Meatball Craft series, you'll fondly remember this alloy and all of this process, to be quite honest. Though it's much easier when you have a creative tank, I must say. For the final bit, I need to quickly melt the diamond up. I'll just put it in the creative tank for now. And that needs to go in another salt mixer, like so, with, can I just right click? Yep. And a bucket of the NaK solution. And this will make us our final product of eutectic NaK diamond mixture. So that's 3 of the, well, we've got heavy water, but it's just I've put it somewhere. So now we just need to do the flib. Now to make some beautiful flib solution, and to start off with we need to get some of the hydrofluoric acid, which we've already made, which is lucky, chuck it in an electrolyzer so we get fluorine. We do not want the hydrogen gas, we just want the fluorine. I'm going to put the fluorine in a chemical reactor if I can, there we go, with some molten lithium to begin with, and that, if I put the speed upgrades in, will give us molten lithium fluoride. And I'll also do the beryllium to get molten beryllium fluoride. Then if I take a bucket of the fluoride beryllium and the lithium beryllium, or fluoride, whatever, this one, we will mix it together and we will have ourselves infinite flib. I made a bit of plutonium 239, which can easily just go into here. There's my tank. It's in here, and now we will have infinite of the stuff, and we will be using this as a way to get some of the fuels later on because it'll just be easier. We chemical react that neutronium or plutonium, whatever it is, with a bit of fluorine to get the fluoride version of it, and again into the tank. And the final step, we take some plutonium, we take some flib, and we put them into a salt mixer, and we shall get ourselves the thing, the solution. So that should be all 5 liquids, the hologram, all sorted. So we need to figure out, well, sort of figure out neutral steel of the 11th degree, only because I kind of still need the 10th degree quite a lot, but that should be chaos baubles. We need about, we're going to need quite a lot of chaos baubles, I think. But we've got all the fluids for them ready, so it should be fine. And we've got all the whole ROMs. We need about 3, yeah, it's about 3,000, I think. So it's a fair bit. New and exciting automation. To make sloth monsterium, we need shiny Tyrian, so we need to use an auto chisel. It's chiseling, it's going quite fast, apart from this just won't go in fast enough, which is odd because you think that's like the fastest ever, so maybe it's actually better to use an extract speed upgrade. I'll give this a go instead and see if that's any faster. It's a bit laggy over here just because of the imaginary time blocks. Is that any better? Oh yes, that's perfectly fast. There we go. Sometimes translocators aren't the fastest thing. Interesting. So yes, that will chisel 36 at a time. We're still using this. This is the chisel from back in when I built the base. So, you know, a long time ago. But there we go. We are slowly getting enough Tyrian. I've also got enough of this Jacoid, which goes into the Bear Huntian. So should we go downstairs and put that in? I think Bear Huntian is this one. Yes, and which bit of it does it go into? It's here. And there we go. That's another one ticked off the list. How are we doing on Aurora blocks? I've told they're quite slow. Okay, well, we've got enough for a few singularities. Not quite enough to do much, really, to be honest, but that's fine. So that's, you know, we're slowly but surely. I mean, again, we're still waiting on lots of other things. It doesn't matter how fast we do these particularly because there's other slower things. Like making the actual chaos shards is pretty slow. Are they chaos shards? Whatever these are. Chaos chaos catalysts. They're pretty slow anyway. Are we still doing all right? We're nearly out of infinity catalysts. Yeah, well, we've not even made half of them. Oh no, we're out of neutral steel of the 10th degree. How? Oh, it's all in. Okay, no, we've got a bunch in here, so it's not as bad as it could be. That's literally the worst and slow thing ever. I just can't get enough tin into this. I don't know why. It just, yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's this one. No, it's not. Yeah, this is going like as fast as possible, and it's still, you know, you can't get enough tin in to actually make it happy and do more than a couple at a time. Stupid tin. Okay, I've set up an automation for the chaos bauble. That was just me testing it. We have our first chaos bauble. This will be inserted into here on cyan. I don't know why I went the wrong way around for that. And this one will have an extract, this one will have a filter for infinite chaos bauble, and that should always be active, so now it should go straight back into the system. Yep, perfect. So now we have an automation for that. It's just with ender chests. I've just got an interface with this ender chest. It's on blocking mode. Instead of filtering all the inputs, I've just filtered the main one in the middle to the opinion core on a higher priority. I think that will keep everything in the right place. So yeah, that will be our chaos bauble on demand. It's probably just easier to do it like that. And I have put all the tanks. Oh, it's going to be in the last. It's always in the last one I check. In here, they're all in here. I'm going to set up a quick automation so the buckets go straight into the system. And here is our automation. We just have, I was going to just do auto sucking, but it's actually incredibly slow. So we've got some conduits pulling out the fluids from each of the creative tanks and buckets automatically going in. And with that, we block up our entire AE system for some reason. Why? Is it just not fast enough? Don't know. That's a bit annoying. Why is it like that? Does it need would this be faster? We'll see. Well, it helps a little bit, I suppose. Sort of. I think the issue was just the other things were coming in faster, so I've just set up a separate ender chest input to the system just to avoid that problem happening. So now we won't have any backup, and we should be getting plenty of buckets. Again, like I said, I think we need about 3,000. I don't know how much 11th degree we have. 11, 12. So we can make 12 chaos baubles to just test it, I think. It takes a long time. That is the only issue. You need quite a lot of power, and we have quite a lot of power going into it. Here it is. It's working. It's just, yeah, this will just take a while. It's just slow. It's got the quantum entangle porter on the bottom. It shouldn't be that slow, but it is. It's just slow. It's just a slow recipe. So that's chaos baubles sorted out, which is very nice. Apart from the fact that we still have quite a way to go. And I've just set up a bunch of fractionating fractionating stills to make tar. We're getting rid of the naphtha. I don't think we need it. Yeah, you have to use... Oh, we don't need to use this reflux column. Oh, what am I on about? I put reflux columns in them all. We can actually just have more speed. I thought I needed that. That just gives me more naphtha, which I didn't want anyway. So that's good. Well done me. Smart as always. But yeah, well, this will be a bit faster now. And we'll get plenty of tar. Again, this is for one of the sort of singularity ingot things. So the faster we can get it, the better. They don't have EMC either. So there we go. We're getting tar pretty fast. Like I said, we're waiting on lots of things, so if it's a bit slow, it doesn't really matter. We've already got 400 and something. It's going up fairly fast. It's not the worst thing in the whole world. Do we have our chaos baubles yet? We have 2. Goodness me, are they slow? Have we got 2 because it's working and it's slow, or have we got 2 because it's broken? We have 2 because it's broken. Yes, apparently the high priority. Let's make it even higher then. Maybe I should make all of these really low. Who knows? I don't know why I did that. That's very odd. Or to be on the slightly faster but safe side, let's just blacklist opinion cores from all of these ones. That's probably faster than me having to filter every item individually anyway. Oh, laggy. We want more pink slime. So what do? I make a giant thing of casting tables. I probably shouldn't have put there because I think it's lagging a lot. But yeah, 63 as whatever rate it does, and obviously a creative tank full of reinforced pink slime. This is probably the fastest way to do it. We could probably do with some more, but that'll do. Pink slime. So it should go up a little bit faster now, hopefully, because we're like 600,000 off still, so it's not like we're that close, which is a little annoying, but there we go. That should help. been a bit stupid for a while. I finally figured out how to use this EMC chamber, so now we have infinite all the EMC items into the system without me having to put them in myself. I'm stupid. So this works by connecting a storage bus. Just I've just put it here. It doesn't really matter. Alchemical algorithms which we made, efficiency catalysts, and a soulbound talisman which I've right-clicked to bind to myself. And now we have all our EMC in the system, which is way better than what I was doing. Whoops. So if I want to do spectre coils, for instance, how odd. Mana in... we probably don't have enough. Let me make 100,000. Maybe we just have to do it in smaller batches. Still needs a lot of bytes, mind. Woofed. I've just been collecting things, and we should be able to make ourselves a lot of ones of animation. We need 29. We are making 29 chaos planks now because we are going to save one to copy, which is a better idea. So I've been working on collecting everything again for one more, which is a little annoying, but I think I had most of it anyway because I always made a few extras, so it's not a big deal. Most of what we're doing right now is just waiting for stuff. We're getting there though. I'm just trying to prepare everything that doesn't require too much waiting so that when we actually get to, there we go, the actual bit where we can actually make some stuff like some more chaos ingots, we should be good to go. But yes, right now, lots of waiting. I've set up a speedier system to get draconium seeds. We were simply not getting enough. Range should hit over there, to be quite honest. Is this not... Oh, it's on 5. No wonder it's not collecting. Now it should collect them. Okay, lovely. That should hit all of them. We've got imaginary time blocks. Because there's blocks over the top, they are not spawning the essence, which is great because we just want the seeds. That wasn't my plan. It's just because of where the mechanical uses are. Yeah, so that should go. I need to chunk load it. I wonder if I've actually put any of it outside the chunk. Yes, of course I have. I was like, I'll do it on the edge of the chunk, it'll be fine. And then this little bit gets taken off. Whatever, everything else is in most of the chunk. So yes, that's working well, and hopefully we'll get a few draconian seeds a bit faster now. And now we're getting everything at a much higher rate. I have made enough chaos ingots to fill in my placeholders. Is it like this? I've literally just moved. Yes, it must be like that. Ta-da! Now we have a few less spaces. We are waiting mostly for the singularity things and more chaos shards. This is the omen ingot. I was just looking at it to collect some of the stuff we need. Get prepared, I guess. I am going to need quite a few Gaian gemstones, so about 10. I thought we might as well make them all at the same time and just place a lot of these offering altars down. So yes, here we go. This will be 10 Gaian keystones all cooking themselves up. That looks very cool. It's a good thing I am not scared of bugs because I need to find some supernatural velocity, which is by just killing either centipedes or some other thing. And I mean, I could just spawn the centipedes. I really don't have anything particular to do apart from a lot of waiting. I'm sure there's other things I could be doing, but it is majority wasting. Aha, that's no, it keeps just dropping the normal ones. They have babies. Super rare drops. Well, I should be getting it super rare drops because they've got the special sword, but evidently not. Hopefully we get some soon. As soon as we have like a little bit, we're good. What's this? Yuck. Fly spawner. Yes, as soon as you have a little bit, we're good because then I can just, you know, wand it. Maybe I should just spawn it at home. I don't know why I'm going through the pain of searching Erebus, to be honest. I literally have looting 50 and I've not seen this lightning thing yet at all. I'm stuffing my inventory full of things trying to get it. Why is it so rare? And it's definitely centipedes. I've literally looked it up on the wiki. I'm going to be infested with centipedes everywhere. This sucks. I've just read someone say on Reddit that they got one out of a charts cube. So I guess I open a bunch and see if we get any. I've done it far enough away, so hopefully it doesn't cause, oh dear, too many issues. Oh great, now I'm in a maze that I can't get out of. Rude. Oh, this breaks bedrock. Okay. Oh, it's literally covered my hole. Oh, Herobrine, hi, how are you? I don't know if it's the big or the small chance cubes or what. Someone just said chance cube, so guess we'll see. Oh, it's one of the scary ones. Hopefully it doesn't do that thing where it just explodes everything. Oh, did I get the worst one? Is that my terrible luck? Oh, well, that's just... Oh, no. Well, I did a bunch, and yeah, I didn't get anything, so I don't know. I think that's probably a waste of time, but I guess it was interesting to see, I suppose. So, those little yellow things are very rare, apparently, even with looting 50. They do drop from centipedes because I have found 2, which meant I could filter a bin to pick up all the things that aren't lovely yellow velocity things. And yes, we still need to get to 8, so this is going to take a little while. But we know they drop them, so I'm just farming them in the wherever I am. I don't know why I thought chance cubes would drop them. I think that was a different mod pack for the Reddit I was looking at, so I'm dumb. But yes, this will work eventually. It will be slow, but I mean, at least we have such high looting and everything dies in one hit and it spawns fairly fast and all the rubbish goes into the bin. I have blocked my inventory up so I don't get anything I don't want, and I put the magnet on just so it all goes towards the bin in case they run a little far out or whatever. So, oh, there's another one. I will just be clicking for a little bit until we have enough. Who knew this would be another grind? But this isn't really too bad. It's got an easy solution. Well, that took a while, and there is our lightning thing. It wasn't too bad, it took about 10 minutes, if that, to be quite honest. Now, please say I can do this. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I've switched the pink slime to sieving machines, because apparently that is actually faster. So we've got 61 of them going, or 63 of them going all fully upgraded. Yeah, the issue is that the slime isn't coming out fast enough, so I guess I'm going to get some more extract speeds and some more conduits, and we're just going to extract from all the sides, I suppose, and that should help, or I guess most of the sides, and that's a fair bit faster. So it has been a while. And by a while, I mean several days of just leaving the PC on to AFK, but after quite a long time, we should now have everything to make 58 of all of these special ingots. So there is, okay, 58 Aristotle metal, 58 Cazadorian metal, 58 Bear Huntian. Oh, we had a few extra Chaos Baubles in there. That's good. We need them anyway. And, well, that's technically wrong because I have to put all these owl sights in. We do have enough owl sight. It'll just take me a minute to put them all in. But then once we do, we will have this as well. And to craft these, I've just made the mini AE system that I have near my Britannia setup export into an ender chest. So I can easily just stuff this into here without too much of an issue, which is you know, not the worst thing I've come up with. Right, ignore the fact that the whole nice displays messed up. For some reason, it didn't. I put them in the wrong order, and I couldn't figure out why. So I did the whole, you know, input thing, and it messed everything up. And it was all nice and neat before that. And I feel a bit too lazy to put it back in the right order. Why have I got so many compact machines? Who knows? So maybe I'll sort this out actually. Okay, I did somewhat sorting. I've got some of the non-stackable items here, and this is our first Chaos Plank. It is ours. Oh wait, the blood orbs don't get used up? That's silly. I thought they did. I didn't need to make so many then. Oh well, I do have them now, and I'll just continue making these like so. And with our planks, I can make 4 Omen ingots, which is kind of crazy. And I'm not making 5 because this is just a 5th one to copy later when I can copy the chaos planks. So I spent a bit of time collecting everything. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Goodbye. Right, now that's cleared. Now our inventory's a mess. Let me just check all of that in here, so we have a clean inventory for this moment. We have 1 draconium chest in the middle, and we have lots of things to place around the edges, which will make us our creative chest, which is kind of crazy. Oh, okay, that's the extra chaos plank. I hope this is enough pedestals. It might not be. Everything apart from the omen and the chaos planks are really easy. It's just like prism, processing upgrade I'd already made, and lots of other like random chests, or an MA Mark II thingy-mabob. And this and this. And there we go. It's crafting. This may take a little while, but it's crafting. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. This is so exciting. And after a little while, there we go. We have the creative chest, which apparently isn't a quest. Is that because I haven't... What have I not done that it's cross with? Oh, I haven't made the infinity barrel. And I haven't done the other thing. We did it though. It's here. It's okay. I'll just quickly make the infinity barrel as well. Oh, that's only a little bit anticlimactic. It's fine. I had to wait anyway. It wouldn't have got it anyway. Oh my god, that's a lot of chaos planks. Yeah, I had to wait anyway because of this omen ingot. Where is it? in here. Yes, this Omen ingot, I had to wait because I couldn't craft another one until I had done that without making more, which I didn't really have to. And there's our Omen ingot. And if I put this in the creative chest instead, we now have infinite Omen ingots as well, so I can continue. So let me just make the infinity barrel. And ta-da, our infinity barrel. Amazing. And there is one final thing I need to make, which is the book of everything, which at this point shouldn't really be that difficult because we have 3 Omen ingots anyway. So let me just do this and we'll see how it goes. And very easily, just like that, 1 tome of knowledge, which is a quest. And if I chuck this in here, we now know every single thing that ever had EMC in the whole entire world, which is crazy, really. And with that, we technically have, do we? Yay, all the quests. Tick, we've done it. All the quests. Woohoo! So now we just have some simple achievements to do. But I think I'll save these simple achievements for the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.